sports. Straight ahead, we'll see third-year man
Carolina's
Mitchell
playbook
Trubisky and the Chicago Bears as they take on a man miraculously back from injury, Alex Smith, and the Washington Redskins. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now,
dude, having that Daddy League's pretty cool. I like how they did it too, like top paid players, shit like that.
And Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Orlando.
Brandon and Dustin were hyped about it.
A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Chicago Bears. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. On first down, Smith. This one complete to Jordan Reed. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
Here's Smith. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open
Brandon
spot
actually
and
gave.
sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep?
Brandon
Because
actually
then you know
gave
where the linebackers are going to
couple
drop,
plays
what
because he was
spots on
that
the
big,
field
so he
they
just let him
naturally
score.
get to,
Like, damn,
and you
okay.
find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin.
I play
and
Saints,
not even back to the line
and
of scrimmage
Eagles,
this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Players.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, there has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Could have given you
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes a mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Trubisky. And it's complete. What a catch at the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington.
I bumped the play clock up to 25.
Had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
We'll see if they do that. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ready? 18, Gator. Check, block 54, block 54. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get
It's a real dilemma who to use it.
Out of the gun, Smith. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
Running back is actually a lot harder than
midfield, striping into Washington territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
56. Hey, Wahoo!
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Trubisky. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that.
Oh,
your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now
on 2nd and 13. Trubisky, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Fucking ton of heavy, call it heavy shotgun formations, like 3 tight ends and shit like that. I'm not really a big fan of that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, it was 4th and inches at like the 1-yard line. Figured they could sneak it in. Could not.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Completes it right side to Doxson. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
Offense fucking sucks.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what
when
they were trying to do.
Season,
Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can
Love
pick it up.
and Peterson,
keep it on his feet,
and
get
guys
a rack
tore me
yardage.
up.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Very good return that time. 18 yards. A reminder that we kick off Week 4 on Thursday night. A good one in Lambeau. Eagles and Packers, 2 teams with eyes on the playoffs this year in the NFC. Coverage starting at 8:20 Eastern. And hard to believe it, we also have a couple of teams coming up on a bye week already in Week 4. The Jets and the Niners. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you a man. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky.
Oh,
that was dangerous.
Dude, he misses
throw it into
short
coverage,
throws for
almost
like 6 yards.
But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now, there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, I thought that too.
You could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, I mean,
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Second time we've been tackled, 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So it's an old-school extra point
Yeah,
that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can
Dude,
just
I was watching the Jets game. Jets and Dustin.
Looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal,
I don't know what he was like running the ball at like 3rd and 11. I'm like, dude,
getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Yeah.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right. Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle. In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Yeah.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
One of the selling points.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
One thing
I know
to
when I
keep
say
in mind,
stats
partner,
need like
especially in
100
the
yards.
second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Who's up?
Smith now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, I told you I would have taken him from you. And that's a good D-line, yeah. Don't blame you.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 36, Smith. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson.
How are you? Redskins want to play some football today.
The catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They'll run on first down. It's Thompson, and able to push his way forward here.
Yeah,
for
they're
a
not
good
even
little
using.
gain.
They're using fucking Peterson and Thompson.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Smith. This will be caught at about the 5. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh,
and
they got it.
Good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Adrian Peterson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game. And there you go.
I hit the wrong hole.
Too complex. Block, keeps your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
It's a nice division.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes.
Oh,
but
my
right now,
God.
He's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Trubisky. Going up top for Miller.
Come on.
And that will be incomplete.
Risky throw.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He finds an opening past the 40. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
I don't mind having Burton.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall.
I can't even get the ball to
now the
fucking
Bears
Robinson.
will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
I'm not sure if it's a personal problem or what. Yeah, none.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their
draft
will
another
still.
guy, another big guy.
Right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
If I trade Robinson.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I'll post it in the chat, but maybe
not
say
wanting to
dick
risk
about it.
anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Maybe I'll just go fuck myself.
And a little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
And he's like, oh, what the fuck?
And he's upended after a
Isn't
gain
he like a
of 2
89
out
or
to the
something?
27. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So we're at halftime here, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hey, I feel you.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. First down, a run with Cohen. And some room to maneuver.
Oh, wow, you got to watch this run. Oh, he didn't make it.
A huge play there for Chicago.
Josh Norman chased me down.
Yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just...
Get out of here. Fucking Kerrigan.
It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
I forgot that sweat too.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Don't let it free.
Play action. It's Trubisky.
Oh, Trubisky. God damn it.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row,
fucking draft goddamn quarterback.
You want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
I'm about to trade you for fucking Rivers.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and he had points win against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a
They're trying
crease
to
that
get
they
better
can run
at
through.
using
Didn't happen on that
cornerbacks,
play.
especially the nickel for that.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They
combat
took that
that
one from the grease board
RPO
to the
shit.
field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Yeah.
Fake the handoff. Now Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage.
You know Montgomery, when the update comes out, it's going to have like 88
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
I keep upgrading him. He's not getting
It's second and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. They go play action. Trubisky.
I used to. What kind of
back judge right there to say incomplete.
Wide open, and Robinson runs out of bounds.
Receiver. But now it's third and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down
find a helmet
at the
that fits
22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And
I mean, if that's the story, if that story's true.
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and get loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He's got his man. This is Jackson. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Traded for Darby. I'm not going to lie to you.
But even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down, it's Thompson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside at 2 minutes to go now in the third.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
There's that rookie you told me about with that dev
trade. Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A Chicago first down. The former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky. Trubisky will throw.
That was a mistake.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, second down.
I tell you what, man, touch passes are all but useless these days.
Wide. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On second down, Montgomery. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And that one's not going to get there.
Oh,
Juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time. We may have a different ball game.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb. Even 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I think I realized that. I think dog. Yeah.
Eats elephant.
You creep dog. That's what we do. Yeah, a bunch of active guys.
One play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. One bite at a time.
All right, I'm
Doc's just putting up some points.
Smith now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be brought down
Tell you what, when CPU wants to turn it up, really turn it up.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone.
Yeah, dude, Aaron Rodgers with this ability to throw across his body.
To give you space,
holy shit.
Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
He like runs right,
fell incomplete there, but the best
chucks it left.
They'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case,
no-look shit.
you want
Oh my
perfection,
God,
but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey. You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so.
Yeah,
I think in this
situation,
the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Don't give me
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms have ever been used.
I saw that he won Player of the Week for like
just
fucking
take care of it, and they
6
got a good
touchdowns.
chance of ending up winning this game. And the big fella stuffed that one up in
That's
a
what I
big
thought.
way.
Like, holy
I
shit.
think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
God, I hate using new playbooks. I don't know where the fuck to go.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving. Oh, the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And his guys are going to
showing his 77 overall carry.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and now it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Trying to lead the league in interceptions with him.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Oh, right over my eye.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct.
That 19, my linebacker jumped through to get that.
22 yards there, a
But
first down.
that's why I like this game more, because it's not at 19,
This is the time
right?
of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On first down, it's Smith. And Matthews has it right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14.
Cornerback's got 97 jumps, 95
That
excel.
first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. To the air again, Smith. That'll be caught right side by Reed. Only 3 yards on the catch.
So I was watching your game. What the fuck's with CPU and not taking
Well, they
timeouts?
weren't able to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get
Have
the
you
ball
noticed
into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Not going hurry up at all when they're down to
that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that
I saw your
trend
game
on
in like
second
that
and
first
goal.
game we played. It was
2
close as
minutes
fuck.
left
If
to
they were
play
taking a
this
timeout, I
football
was like,
game
dude,
here
what?
on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as
Timeout
we
will
welcome
save
you
your ass.
back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll run with Peterson. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. On second and goal, Smith to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. But now it's third and goal. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Running for it, here's Peterson. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Jesus.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Miller. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed.
I need to tune in. You can exit out now.
Giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them. 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 miles. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, here we go. Say. Alert. Bang.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Oh, God.
Flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Well, we looked at
Eddie Jackson on kickoff returns.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
One last throw here for Smith. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
I was hoping.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break.
At least my defense is good. Oh, don't go with that playbook.